vegetarianism, the noble way of living. We're from Texas, USA. Today we will be making an awesome dish. Chocolate cherry French toast fantasy with peach paradise compote.
So this is a wonderful kind of breakfast or dessert, and we're going to start off by making the bread, which is a chocolate cherry bread. And for that we're going to need some unbleached white flour, sugar, egg replacer, some baking powder, some baking soda, some sea salt, some orange juice, vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips, dried sour cherries, and 2/4 of a cup of vegan butter. So we're going to start off by sifting 2 cups of the flour. So I'm going to pour this in, and my lovely assistant here is going to sift. And you can just use a regular strainer. You don't have to have anything special. And we're going to add in all of our other ingredients. So you're going to need 1.5 teaspoons of the baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then, of course, we're not going to be using eggs today because this is a vegan bread. And so we're going to use an egg replacer. And I've put 3 teaspoons of egg replacer, and then I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of water to that. And this works just as well as any other binder, egg or not. And then it's vegan. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to add that together here and just whisk it up and set that aside. This is a cup of sugar. Here we go. All right. Good job. And then I'm going to let you stir that up for me.
Okay.
I'm also going to be adding in 3/4 of a cup of orange juice. So if you want to stir that in, there we go. Nicely done. And the egg replacer. Stir all of that up until it's a dough. Now, the other things that we're putting in are the dried cherries and the chocolate chips. It's the whole cherry. And so I like to cut those in half. That way you get more cherry pieces for your bread. So I'm going to put this on a very low flame, and this is 1/4 cup of vegan butter. And we're just going to let that melt. I'm just going to finish up whisking this in. And here we go. So once you have that all melted, we're going to pour that in. So I'll ask you to keep stirring. Keep stirring. There we go. And it has to be completely stirred in. You don't want any of this to look like liquid anymore. There we go. Kind of a quick beat. Would you like to pour in our cherries next for me?
Okay.
Go ahead. So we're going to go ahead and put those all in. Mix that all together. And then, last but not least, our vegan chocolate chips. So go ahead and put that in too. Great.
Yummy.
Yeah. Okay, so once we get this all mixed up, we're ready to put it in the baking pan. So you can just use a non-stick baking pan like this. And we're just going to put that in there. So if you can just hold this steady for me, great. And we're going to put that in here. There we go. And spread it evenly so that it comes out in a nice bread shape. Now you will want to have preheated your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're just going to pop that in there, and we're going to let it cook for about an hour.
Okay. I think we should go play with the dogs.
Great idea. We'll be back soon.